Welcome to part 10 of Mega Man 02. In this episode, we're going to infiltrate Neo Arcadia, starting at the temple. And we kind of have no choice, because in order for us to stop Elpizo from doing something completely stupid, we have to pursue him. And speaking of something that looks completely stupid, but it's not, I'm actually grinding to get the X form. That's what this is. I'm trying to make sure that I kill 50 people with the Buster. And why am I doing that? Because the X form demands it. I'm going to try to get... Yeah, we only got like, what, after this, 4 more stages? I'm going to try to do what I can to get the last 2 forms. Which means I'm going to have to kill a good number of enemies with the with the chain rod and also the shield boomerang. By the way, there was a jump near the second drop off that I passed up, and that drop off actually had a robot. No, not robot. Cyber elf. And then there was another drop off that actually had a cliff, and that cliff basically led to another cyber elf. And lastly, the third and final cyber elf here is killing those 3 things. Yeah, those Pantheon gunners, you gotta kill 3 of them. And that's basically all the cyber elves here. Let's face it, ladies and gentlemen, this is a very short level. And I'm only taking long because I'm using my Z Buster instead of my Z Sword to chop down all the enemies. God forbid if I was using active form. Active form would have pretty much gotten me through this a whole lot quicker. Oh yeah, and by the way, I forgot to mention, when you're trying to get to the oh yeah, that's the area right there, I guess. That's what I was trying to show you. If you get to the Cyber Elf, you may need active form, because active form will allow you a larger dash jump, and more importantly, it will also allow you to move a lot faster. On that note, we're almost at the end of the stage. No, really, all we have to do is just try to, you know, climb up and survive. So just destroy all the Pantheons in your way, and we are going to go to this room right here and go to the door. Yeah, this is a really short level, where the other one's not as short. It's still annoying, though. I'm gonna turn off all the elemental weakness, because here's the thing. They threw a devil at me again! Oh boy! Thankfully, this is the last time we'll ever see the Rainbow Devil. However, seeing as how it's rank B instead of rank F, the Rainbow Devil has his EX skill, which is a Shadow Punch, which, by the way, hurts. So that's all of his moves in a nutshell. You've already seen this guy. It's just he becomes temporarily invincible, and also will try to capture you if you're happen to be in his way. You just gotta be careful of the orbs that are, of the projectile slime from his body. Oh, and by the way, just so you know, because of the fact that I'm a B rank, the Rainbow Devil is actually at a 2-bar instead of just a 3-bar instead of a 2-bar. I kinda don't have a choice but to use items. Yeah, he hit me really good, and plus, I should not have took my time on this because of the fact that I'm going to be taking... Well, I'm going to have to deal damage to this thing, and this thing is a tank. And it's a good thing I've unlocked the ultimate form before we started this. And with that said, we're done here. That's the end of the first temple, the first of the 5 final stages of the game. Then we've got the 3 temples itself, and then Yggdrasil. By the way, 2 out of the 3 temples are going to be done on next week along with Yggdrasil to finish it off. And I just got the X form. Now all that's left for me to do is work on the power form, which is for the chain rod, and the defense form, which is for the shield rod. So on that note, let's go on ahead and talk to CL. I was planning on saving because I got the X form, but instead I just went on ahead and just began the mission, which probably will mean we're going to go on ahead and face off in the Temple of Flame. Now here's the thing, if you haven't gotten any of the Cyber Elves from the base, you're not going to be able to do so. Not at this point anymore. So with that said, we're going to go on ahead and start the Temple of Fire. Needless to say, the Temple of Fire is pretty much a tough castle, because remember Phoenix Magnian? Yeah, this stage is pretty much a repeat of that. And here I am trying to use the chain rod, which that's gonna fail miserably. Now if you don't mind, I'll be right back. And I'm back. By the way, remember when I said that this was actually a rehash of Phoenix Magnian? This is why this stage is hard, because the whole stage is okay, just the first portion of the stage is like this. You have to angle the bombs to destroy a way for you to get through. And it can be tedious, because sometimes the sword fight accesses the curve, the chain rod, and the chain rod and also the buster fires in a straight line, whereas the shield rod doesn't even hit them unless it does direct contact, because it won't go through walls, unlike the Z-Saber and the chain rod. And that's the only advantage you have with the Z-Saber and chain rod. Damn it! See, if this was an ultimate armor, I'd probably be dead by now. We're almost done. In fact, we got one more section before we leave. Oh wait, no, we got this section here coming up. And while swinging, I ended up knocking the bomb that I wanted to use into the wall. It's too bad, too, that I missed out on actually destroying certain opponents with this. With the chain rod, sorry, that's what I meant to say. We still got 3 more levels left. I'm going to be trying to use the chain rod to finish off my opponents with, because I know for a fact that the next stage is easier than this. It's kind of a breath of fresh air, to be honest. Meanwhile, if there's ever a form to try to get in this stage, defense form would be it, if not power form. Alright, we just need to bash the bricks a little bit more and try to get through. And not bash myself. Jeez. That wasn't what I intended on doing, but unfortunately I ended up doing it anyway. Alright, now then. Seal tanks. We need to destroy 3 of them in order to get a Cyber Elf. And that's the whole gist of that. So, on the way out, we're just gonna go on ahead and kill this guy because he's in the way. Come on. Thank you. Die. And where the hell you came from? On the ceiling, of course. Let's just kill the enemy that was there, or I'm just gonna kill the piranha plant and just keep going my way. Alright. Thank goodness, by the way. Oh, and for the record, that hammer that was right by the boss door, that's where the last elf is. And there's only 3 in this stage as well. Oh god, I got trapped in lava. No, 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 no! Go, go, you fool! And you're wondering why I'm not dying? It's because of ultimate armor. That's why I'm not dying. Even though that means I'm going to take some serious damage by the time of the counter. Or should I say the time of the damage counter. Because this jerk-off will not try to stop blocking my way. Of course. Alright. Let's try this again, and this time we actually succeed in climbing to the top. Of course you're here. When have you not been? Alright, sorry about that. I just had a brain fart. But I'm just gonna go on ahead and destroy this guy here and go straight to the boss room. And things are gonna be a little bit different. Yes, we are fighting Fenrir. However, things will change up dramatically. Because it's not the same Fenrir anymore. Hey, Zero! You came all this way to get Elpizo, brother! I know you did. He's crazy about the Dark Elf. Leave that guy to harpoon ya and have fun with me instead, brother! Oh yeah! Get ready for a fight! You think I was joking when I made the Macho Man Randy Savage references. It's even in the freaking dialogue! Welp, time to get to business. And now we have to deal with Arm Phenomenon Dragon Fenrir, which is weak to electricity. Okay, weak to electricity, and I go get ice. I'm an idiot. So, let's use the X-Form. And, well, the X-Form would be doing damage if I was using this goddamn Thunder Chip. Thank you. So let's see how much damage I can do with the X-Form. Enough! Because as you can see there, that did about 10 damage to him. Right then and there. X-Form is pretty damn powerful for playing Keep Away. And I would recommend you get it to fight this guy. Because there's nowhere in hell any other form would get in close without taking damage. And the only way they would is because somebody's lag switching. But yes, this is pretty much the whole gist of the battle. And once you shoot him in the face a couple of times, he's done. Oh, and I only got 75. And what made up for it was the amount of enemies I killed. I took my time, that's all it was, and took too much damage. Oh, brother, what's the problem? Even though I have the power-up, I'm no match for you. Oh yeah, I won't give up. Someday, I'll destroy you for sure, brother. Just you wait. Oh yeah. And let's see. CL has set a coordinates axis, so now we can come back to this stage anytime we want. Or we could continue on with the remaining 2 temples. Well, that's the thing. I'm going to end it here. And once Zero comes back, I'm going to sign off and tell you that we're going to be finishing off the remainder of the game next week, starting with having to take care of the remaining 2 temples in part 11, because they are really short. No, I'm not kidding. There's certain parts of X2 that is completely short. The in-game stuff is one of them, save for Yggdrasil, which is the longest stage in the game for obvious reasons. So I'll see you all next week when I'm ending 02. Peace out.